Inquisitors in Kenobi, Ahsoka confirms the rumors, and Lucasfilm hires a YouTuber. This is Pete Fletzer, and welcome to Disturbances in the Force.
I felt a great disturbance in the Force.
Many of the truths we cling to depend greatly on our own point of view.
Another week, another flood of Star Wars news, rumors, clickbait, and conversation. You give us 5 minutes, we'll give you the galaxy. All the links to the original sources can be found in the notes below, and I urge you to check them out. So let's get to it. Website Bespin Bulletin is reporting that they have further proof that Inquisitors, the dark side wielding Jedi hunters seen in Star Wars Rebels, will appear in the upcoming live-action Kenobi series. Building on last week's whispers that confirmed cast member Sung Kang will be playing an Inquisitor known as the Fifth Brother, who's been seen in Rebels and Vader comics, alleged reports from the set of the show claim that lightsabers with circular handles have been spotted. Inquisitors have been seen wielding spinning lightsaber blades in many of their on-screen appearances. Kenobi has no confirmed release date, but it is believed to be coming to Disney Plus in spring of 2022. Well, rumors surfaced late last week stating that Mina Massoud and Lars Mikkelsen had been cast as Ezra Bridger and Grand Admiral Thrawn in the upcoming Ahsoka series. And while there is yet to be any announcement from Disney or Lucasfilm, Rosario Dawson, who played Ahsoka in The Mandalorian, did repost a fan report of the casting on her Instagram account before removing it shortly afterward. This would seem to imply that at the very least she's supportive of the rumored casting, if not confirming it. There is no further detail at this time about the Ahsoka live action series. Well, a YouTuber has been hired by Lucasfilm. A deepfake facial replacement expert known online as Shamook announced on Reddit, quote, "As some of you may already know, I joined Lucasfilm a few months ago and haven't had time to work on any new YouTube content." He has been hired with the title of Senior Facial Capture Artist. Shamook has used off-the-shelf deepfake software to create videos where he's quote-unquote fixed the facial capture of Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian and Grand Moff Tarkin in Rogue One. He's also created deepfakes of Harrison Ford over Alden Ehrenreich in Solo: A Star Wars Story and Ewan McGregor on Alec Guinness in A New Hope. There's no official word on what he's working on, but many speculate this could mean more Luke Skywalker in upcoming live-action shows on Disney+.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Episode 14 of The Bad Batch dropped this week, and it's called War Mantle. It opens up on a brand new world called Darrow. We see an unidentified clone being pursued by Imperial troops, and, before he's captured, places a homing device on a log. The Bad Batch receives an urgent message from Rex requesting their help to rescue this clone, and as they are in the middle of a job for Sid, Hunter isn't sure they should respond to Rex's plea, but Echo and Omega are insistent upon doing what they can to help. Hunter relents, and they change course for Darrow. Upon landing on the planet, they find the clone's homing device planted before he was captured. Omega and Wrecker are sent back to the Marauder to wait for them to return and act as backup if needed. Hunter tracks the clone to a fortified Imperial base found in the middle of a mountain and once again urges the team to pull out of the extraction. But Echo reminds him that if Rex trusts him, they should as well. Echo helps the Batch sneak into the fortress and identifies 50 clones and over 1,000 TK designated troopers. While Tech doesn't recognize the TK codename, students of Star Wars know it as non-clone stormtrooper coding. The Bad Batch is able to find the clone in a holding cell and learn he is named Gregor, a clone we meet in Rebels with Rex, and we've also seen a few times in the Clone Wars series. He's been assigned to train the new TK troops. They make their way to an exhaust port to make their escape and signal to Omega and Wrecker for a pickup. With some fancy flying, Omega brings the ship close enough to make the first pickup, and when they return to finish the job, everyone makes the jump onto the ship but Hunter, who plummets to the ground below. Hunter orders the rest of the batch to leave, and that he'll find another way off the planet. Omega is heartbroken and begs for the team to go back as they make their jump into hyperspace. Back on Kamino, Imperial Officer Rampart has captured Nala Se, gathering medical personnel to flee the planet, and confronts Lama Su. Rampart decides that scientist Nalase is more valuable than politician Lama Su as the doors close on the Kaminoan administrator, leaving his fate in a particularly ominous state. The final scene shows Crosshair arrive to interrogate Hunter, hissing, "I was hoping for the whole squad, but you'll do." Well, that wraps it up for this week's Disturbances in the Force. Make sure to check out the Around the Galaxy podcast for weekly one-on-one interviews with the people behind the fandom. This Tuesday, we welcome former NFL player turned musician and comedian Joe Barksdale. Please subscribe for regular updates, follow us on all our social media channels at ATGcast, and visit our website at ATGcast to keep up with us, find our merch, and get information about supporting the show as an Around the Galaxy patron. Thanks for listening, and may the Force be with you.